Okay, so we're going to talk about sex-linked traits. This goes along with your notes for 11-3. So either you're putting this on a separate piece of paper and you'll find a home for it later, or you're going to put it onto adding to your notes for 11-3. Oh, that's my Apple pen on the floor. Okay. Oh, let's hope it still works. Okay. Okay, sex-linked traits. These are genetic traits. Okay? These are genetic traits. Okay? And by traits, I mean characteristics. That are located on genes that are found on the sex chromosomes. How many chromosomes does a human have?
46.
We have 46 chromosomes. And they come in pairs. So that means we've got 23 pairs. Okay? Pairs numbers 1 through 22, we call those autosomes. Yes, not autosomes, autosomes. And believe it or not, somebody else made that exact same joke in first period. Yep. Pair number 23, these are our sex chromosomes. So, what are our two options for sex chromosomes? You can be XX, and what does that make you? Means you are female, and the symbol we use for female is that symbol. Looks kind of like you're holding a mirror. Okay, here's the mirror, and here's the handle for the mirror. Guys, this is just the symbol, okay? It's not perfect. It's a way to remember it. And if you're XY, you're a male. And the symbol, again, a circle with an arrow, and they say that that's like a man with a spear.
Can you have white chromosomes?
If you only have a Y, you're dead.
Oh, really?
You can live with an X, but you can't just live with a Y. You can be XXY, you can be XO, you can be XYY. Okay, shh. Let's not go there right now. Let's just understand the first step. Okay? So, when we're looking at something called a karyotype is where we take all of the chromosomes and pair them up. We look at the last pair of chromosomes and use it to determine if you have a male or a female. The X chromosome is larger than the Y. It carries more genetic information. The X chromosome carries information that you have to have in order to live. The Y chromosome you can live without. So we are going to look at traits that are carried on either the X or the Y. And since not everybody has a Y chromosome, we'll see how these traits can affect males and females differently, or not at all. So we're going to look at a disease called hemophilia. Hemophilia is a blood clotting disorder. Your blood does not clot. Therefore, what would be a not life-threatening injury becomes life-threatening because you just keep bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. And the gene for blood clotting is located on the X chromosome. This is a sex-linked recessive trait, which means that on your X chromosome, if you have the dominant trait, we're using the capital H. Wake up, you need to take notes. Take off your hoods, take out your earbuds. You can stay awake better. Okay, so if we are X big H, that means that we are a normal gene. And if we have, geez, I hate it how it keeps doing this. Okay, and if we have X with a little h, this is the hemophilia gene. So if you are a female, you have two X chromosomes. And if both of your X chromosomes carry the dominant trait, you are a normal female. There's my little mirror. What would a female look like if she were a carrier?
X lowercase.
Ah, perfect, you guys. We call her a hemophiliac female. Yeah, she has hemophilia. Okay, there's one more variety, one more option that we could have. Does this woman have hemophilia? No. But she's a carrier, exactly. She's a carrier for the disease and may not even know it. Sickle cell, you can be a carrier, but sickle cell is not a sex-linked trait. It's another disease. We'll talk about it later. Let's make sure we understand this. For males, a male is not XX. What is he? XY. If a man is normal, he's not a hemophiliac. What does he have on his X? Capital H. And that's it. Because the hemophilia gene is not on the Y. The Y is a different chromosome. The Y chromosome does not carry, it's short. It doesn't have the traits for blood clotting. So this would be a normal male. So you tell me, what is the genotype for a hemophiliac male?
X lowercase h y.
Can a man be a carrier for hemophilia?
Yes.
No. Because he only has one X chromosome. Okay. Is it easier for a man or a woman to be a hemophiliac?
Oh man, no, because man there's a 50.
A male. Because you have a 50% chance of getting it.
Well, it depends on whether your parents have it.
Oh, yeah.
How many recessive traits do you have to be a woman with hemophilia? How many recessive traits do you have to be a woman with hemophilia? You have to have 2. You have to have inherited one from your mom and one from your dad. How about if you're a man? You only have to get 1. Where would a male hemophiliac have gotten his hemophilia gene from? His mom or his dad? Who determines the sex of the baby?
Me. I want a boy.
Okay, mom and dad. Mom can only make eggs with X chromosomes. Dad, 50% of his sperm carry an X, 50% of his sperm carry a Y. Who determines the sex of the baby? Dad.
Right.
Since always. Males determine the sex of the child depending upon what trait their sperm are carrying. It's not like they know. It's not like they go, I want to have a girl. It's just whichever, sperm gets there first. So, shh. If you are a hemophiliac male, where did you get that X chromosome from? Mom can only give X's. Dad gave you your Y, guys. So hemophilia is something that is inherited maternally for males. So let's say that mom is a carrier and dad is normal. And the egg that made the little boy wasn't the one with the normal gene. It was the one with the hemophilia gene. And the sperm that got there first wasn't the X carrying sperm. It was the Y carrying sperm. Now you have an offspring. Guys, don't clean up. Class is not over. So this is why if you're a carrier for hemophilia, you want to know that it's in your family background. What are the chances of having a boy or a girl with, can this couple have any girls that have hemophilia? Really?
No.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Shh. Okay, you have a worksheet on this for tonight. Okay, here's this worksheet. Sex-linked traits. Don't leave us. No, Michael. Take your finger. Pass it back.
Oh, Isaac, you're stupid. That's a baby. So sick. We heard them again, no.
Okay, we're going to take off.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Like ever. I'm never going ever again. I'm not going till August. You know, it's like